Oh, hi guys. Yeah, so today we celebrated Beltane in Glastonbury. But there was a little bit of confusion because some people were at the market cross. Well, literally everyone was at the market cross. While some of us were told to go to Fairfield. So I was at Fairfield, and there was only very, very few of us there. And so we had to wait for Mr. Corbyn to finally arrive, followed by police that we don't know, because we all know the literally 5 or 6 policemen that we get here in Glastonbury were actually quite distant. Those were completely different police, so they were a little bit more heavy-handed, and they literally stopped everything at some point. But I don't know, because I left after that, but you'll see, like, I will put a link to where this was filmed, because I didn't film it because I thought everything was going to happen at the Fairfield, and I was ready to film everything there. However, we had Jason Leo Santos from Outside the Box on YouTube. We filmed the whole thing, featuring quite a few of us speaking out. So I will put the link below so you can see what Piers and I had to say, and I think maybe others were filmed as well. I'm not sure, because I wasn't at the market cross. But this will he will put that either on tonight or at some point tomorrow, because he's going to have to edit it a little bit, because it's in like 2 different parts: the part that happened at the market cross and the other part in Fairfields. So yeah, the police, of course, is being lied to as usual. They're trying to enforce something which is legislation. Legislation is not common law. Boris Johnson is absolutely aware that common law supersedes any legislation that comes out of the UK. Any legislation, they were aware of that. It supersedes absolutely all their acts. Acting whatever BS they want us to act on. We're not acting on it. We do not do your acts of parliament, okay? We do not do your legislation. Legal means, basically, lawful is to do with God, yeah, the law of God, yeah, lawful, common law, and legal means going against God. Basically, is to do with going against God, okay? So basically, their legislation has nothing to do with God, but all to do with their Satan, whatever it is that they worship, okay? So this does not apply to the UK. Legislation has nothing to do with the law. Boris Johnson, Jacob Rees-Mogg even spoke out again about this when we were about to leave the EU, which was a good thing, because then we don't have to do the EU laws anymore. Plus, because it was treason to enter the EU in the first place, the contract was null and void anyway, okay? So basically, we were going to revert back to common law, which we never really should have to revert back, because it still rules these lands. But the EU was trying to supersede our common law with their BS. Well, I'm sorry, we left the EU, okay? Common law rules, and there is no legislation, not one piece of legislation that can go above this. The Queen of England herself apparently sworn that she would hold the laws of the land on this land. No other thing can supersede that, especially when it's a lie, on a provable lie. You can go to UK, the gov.uk, as of the 19th of March 2020, what they call COVID-19, what is not considered contagious any longer, which means this is all a charade, people. Anyway, as soon as I get the link, I will post the link below of where all this was filmed. In the 2 separate places it was filmed in today. On Piers has some really good things to say as well. So I will post the link below as soon as I get it. Lots of love, guys.